installment of What's in the Box. Tonight we are checking out this month's offering from Comic Bento. Yes, guys, I've really been looking forward to this. Actually, no, this is technically last month's comic, Bento, because they shipped out their November boxes just a little bit late. Now, let me get the tape cut on this. I believe the theme to this month, I actually went onto their website, and according to the website, the theme for this box is Button Mash, which tells me that we are in for a month of video game themed comic books, which I'm really looking forward to. Because even though, guys, video games have got this awful reputation when it comes to video game movies, video game comic books are normally absolute gold. So why don't we crack this open? There's a little bit different, guys. It actually came with one of those little, air cushion things right in the box. That's not normal. Okay, so why don't I get the bag cut open. Still not totally certain why they do this. This whole, let's bag it. I guess it's to keep the comics from getting all, jostled and shit in the mail. But if you're gonna put one of those air cushions in the box, then you don't need this. You don't need the bag. Alright. Come on. Get out of there. Here we go. So, why don't we pull these out, trying not to see what the hell is on all the spines. Alright, we've got here the card, which is going to spoil everything. I'm going to look at that afterwards. So, our top book is, I actually was thinking about buying this at one point. It's Penny Arcade, Volume 1. Now, it's been a long time, guys, since I actually sat down and read Penny Arcade. But, wow, and I forgot how absolutely hideous the art style was early on in Penny Arcade. I'm so happy that the guys tweaked and improved their art style. Holy shit, wait, have they really been doing this since 2001? No, actually, that would be 2000. Yeah, I just found one of the comics here is for World Series Baseball 2K1. That means that, my God, man, Penny Arcade's been doing this shit for almost 15 years. That is really cool. Alright, I am totally going to give that thing a read. Again, it's been a long time since I sat down and actually read Penny Arcade, but I used to go to their website religiously. So that's going to be really cool. And I also noticed, I guess I can look at this again, underneath each one of these, they actually have a little, commentary on each comic. So they actually give you a little, background info. This thing's totally worth it, guys. How much was this? See, and it was published by Dark Horse. It was $13, huh? And I believe they do have other volumes of Penny Arcade out there. I may have to buy them if they're all $13. And I'll just have a complete collection of Penny Arcade with commentary and behind-the-scenes shit and sketches, and it actually does seem like it's totally worth it. Let me set this off to the side. Well, I know I said in most cases video game comics are kind of sort of gold. Yeah, I say that when it's properties I actually kind of like. I'm not saying I hate this one, but yeah, it's a Tomb Raider book. Is this Volume 1? Yes, it is. It looks almost like it's more the recent weepy, whiny, teenage Laura Tomb Raider. Yeah, that is what this sort of looks like, which I still haven't played that game. I actually have it on my Xbox One. It was one of the free games they gave away with games with gold. I'm probably going to give it a play at some point. But I'm not sure exactly how. I'm not quite sure what they've done with this new younger Laura, Croft, outside of make her whiny and make her cry a lot. That's really all that I know from people I've talked to. Even people who are fans of the series say that she does a whole lot of crying. So I guess we're in for 4 or 5 issues of just her weeping and panting and almost getting raped. Anyway, let's move on. Ooh, holy shit! No way. Wait, is this the original? Oh my God, it is. Guys, funny thing, I was just reading about this. Say hello to Marvel Superhero Contest of Champions. This thing here was a book that Marvel published it was way back in the 80s. It was supposed to be like a tie-in with that year's Olympics. And basically, it's like a superhero, it's kind of sort of like a superhero Olympics. This right here is one of the very first Crisis-style storylines, except it didn't have a wide sweeping impact on the entire universe outside of introducing a handful of new characters. Now this at least is the first 3 issues. I don't know exactly how many issues Contest of Champions went. Is this going to tell me that I have to buy like a second volume or... No. This actually is the whole thing. All 3 issues. That is awesome. I actually I'm not even kidding, guys. Like 3 fucking days ago, I was reading about. I was reading up on this series because I'd heard of it and I was curious. And I guess this is in here because Marvel now has a tablet game which is called Contest of Champions. I guess it's a nice way to tie into that. I probably am never going to download the tablet game, but I can finally read this. I can finally read this book, and my God, have I ever been interested. Okay. Oh-ho. All right. You know, I actually have a lot of friends who've spoken very highly of this thing. Now I can finally give it a read. The final book in here, guys, is the one crossover a lot of people have been really happy about recently, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog and Mega Man Worlds Collide. Is this Worlds Collide? Yes, it's Worlds Collide Volume 1. How many issues? Okay, so this collects Mega Man numbers 24 and 25, Sonic number 248, Sonic Universe number 51. So that's 4 books. Well, I guess that kind of explains why it's kind of thin. 4 issues plus bonus features. I have been curious exactly what Archie Comics has been doing with this whole Mega Man and Sonic thing, and now I finally have my chance. That sounds really cool. I honestly have never read. I've never read an Archie Sonic book. I've read nothing from Archie's run on Mega Man, but I have heard people speak very highly of their first crossover. This one here, I believe, is their second. So I finally get to see if this thing here is any good. My God, guys, it kind of feels a little bit light this month in terms of comics. But let's just take a look at this again, because we've got Tomb Raider. This is one I'm really not too interested in. Sonic and Mega Man, I get to finally give that a read. Contest of Champions, I'm so happy about that. And the first volume of Penny Arcade. That is really cool. Is there any digital code or something? Because normally when they no. That honestly is totally it. All right, so I now have some more comics I can add on to the pile of stuff I still have to read. Probably as soon as I'm done reading Bone, I'm probably going to jump right into Contest of Champions and then go into the big backlog of stuff I still have to read from them. Have I read any of the others? No, because I've been ridiculously busy this last month. I've barely even had time to get friggin' into Bone. I'm about halfway through that book, which probably doesn't sound like much until you understand the fact that fucking Bone trade is 1,300 pages long. So I've still got a ways to go on that. As for this month's comic Bento, it does honestly feel a little bit thin. What are the cover prices? We got 12, 13. So basically, guys, right here actually alone is already the cost of the box itself. That's totally cool. Which then leaves the Tomb Raider book, which is 20, and the Contest of Champions book, which is 8, as basically bonus on top of the cost of the box. That's totally cool. I am probably going to enjoy. Well, I'm still not totally sure about that about the Tomb Raider book, but I am going to totally enjoy the others in here. I just have to find the time to actually sit down and fucking read them. So yeah, guys, I'm still really happy that I have comic fucking Bento. It is probably one of the best boxes I've ever signed up for, specifically because it doesn't offer a stupid t-shirt. It just gives you exactly what you want. If you want comics, you go to Comic Bento. That is absolutely fantastic. And now I'm kind of looking forward to next month's box from them, which is weird considering the fact that I've got a colossal backlog of books from them I still have to read. So I'm gonna really have to buckle down and just start catching up on that. So anyway, guys, I actually have to get going because I have to go. I have to go to work. So with that, we come to the close of this installment of What's in the Box. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and I will see you all in the near future. Peace.